What is up, everybody? It's your boy, the most flaccid celery, back again with another stream. I hate that I start all of these videos, even though it's all been in one stream, with this. But it's my brand now. So here we are. I am currently about to go back to Sunperch with Woklamat to meet Y'shtola. She found a way to pursue Sphene, apparently. So this is going to be fun. At the end of the last part, we had just finished getting to this point, talked to Koana again. He's, we got called family by Woklamat once more. And then I went and put food in the oven. So I'm hungry. Been doing this for almost 10 hours. That's fair, Scar. Hey, at least you're having fun, I guess. It can't be nearly as crazy as what I'm dealing with. Anyways, Y'shtola, apologies for the wait. Can't be like you've just streamed this for friggin' 10 hours. You're all here. Then that means... Actually, it's been 9 hours of actual stream, given some of the fighting I had to do with stuff, but... I started this at 1 p.m. today. It's now almost 11. We believe we found a way to travel to the reflection where Sphene has retreated. Fun. Let's go commit war crimes there. I was busy providing aid in Solution 9, so I haven't heard the details myself. When do I get to commit war crimes? Could you start from the beginning, Y'shtola? Per Sphene's own words, the gate atop Everkeep was open and closed by the power of interdimensional fusion. And it was the artifact known as the key that allowed her to control it. According to Kettenram, the key was brought with me to the source 20 years ago. That's right, Kryl is not actually from here. It was then kept here in the palace until its theft by Zeralja, who used it in Yasalani to fuse a portion of our world with this reflection. Following Zeralja's demise, Sphene claimed the key and disappeared through the gate. But where exactly did that gate lead? In seeking the answer, we took another look at orogenics and made a startling discovery. As you all know, there should have been one more level at the summit of Everkeep. The 12th level, the King of Resolve's royal abode. Right, but when you actually went there, you saw it didn't exist. Curious, we analyzed Orogenics logs to see where the memories of the departed were being sent. And where should it be but through the gate to the missing 12th level? That level alone must have lain outside the fused region, and so was left behind. Then it means... the reflection to which Sphene has fled is her own. Indeed, to Sphene's homeworld, she has returned there to join the memories of her departed citizens. But, as the key lies with her on the other side, we haven't the means to reopen the gate. Forgive me, but I thought we already knew she had gone home, or at least it seemed obvious to me. What I want to know is, how do we pursue Sphene if the gate here is closed? We use another gate, and it just so happens we know where one is. The Skydeep Cenote! Aye, all evidence suggests that the gate there leads to the world whence the Alexandrians and I came. By assuming that's true, how can we reopen it? How can we open it? That is what we shall find out using the code in this earring. As you'll recall, Kryle's earring is in fact a data storage device. An analysis of it yielded a code, something used to control a contraption, and a very large one at that. Pardon me. Given the circumstances of Kryle's arrival in the Source, we believe that said contraption is the gate to the Golden City. This is admittedly an educated guess, but we are quite hopeful that it will work. To make such progress in so short a time, you really are amazing. We couldn't have done it alone. The credit must go to members of Oblivion for acquiring the information we needed, Shale especially. Right then, it seems the plan is set. To the Sky Deep Cenote. Did I close that? Pardon me. Kawana wants to talk to me before we go forward. I feel like I should be worried. I'm getting something. I looked away for a second. I'm supposed to go with him to Bayside Bevy. Whoa. I'm getting a gift. And this is the last time I get to talk to Kawana. For now. Anyways. Go to the Ethernet shard. Bayside Bevy Marketplace. This is just to unlock the ability to get the artifact gear. I guess. I had to wager a guess. Because you get the artifact gear from this quest, according to what the MSQ thing says that I've been using to see just how many more quests I have. It's what I've mostly been using it for. But it's also helped me figure out when I have dungeons coming up, which is also helpful. What you got for me, Kawana? Special equipment. Oh, cool. I can now get the level 100 Reaper stuff for free. That's fun, actually. Vendetta. Assassin's Hood. Assassin's Coat. Assassin's Half Gloves. Assassin's Bray. I don't know how to say that in Assassin's Greaves. For now, all I'm worried about is getting those in. Because I'm curious how the attire looks. I have a feeling, yep, as I thought. I need to move some stuff. So we're just gonna move some of the stuff to my inventory for now because I don't have storage anywhere else. Sadly. I do want to see what the full outfit looks like. Oh, cool, I'm dropping frames again! Yay! Yeah, this is the attire for the level 90 stuff. I am, however, going to go back to my normal glamour. Access there is restricted per his orders. We gotta go to the nearest location to there. Which is Mamook! Yay! Wrong direction. This way. Now I feel annoyed that I didn't off-stream unlock flight here like I did the first two maps. Because off-stream I unlocked the first two maps and none of the others for flight. Granted, on-stream I've currently only just gotten through one of the areas. Well, actually let me think about that. Two, actually. Because today I finished Shaloni. No, yesterday. No, Monday, rather. I finished Shaloni. And today I finished the new area. The newest area I've unlocked prior to this, which was outside of Section 9. Heritage found. There we go. Right. Wanted to finally cooperate with me. I have to get accessories then. But that is what it is. Dropping frames again. Fun. Basically just follow the path and I'll get there. That's what I need to do at this point. And since I can't fly, it makes it take that much longer. Almost there. Thank goodness for that. Ads are running. Staying at 26% right now. I would need to use this thing if I unlocked flight here, but not exactly the smartest person. And I haven't had time to unlock flight in the other area that I finished. Speak with Wook Lamont. Hasn't even been that long since we were just here. Well, let's go. Let's do this.
Everywhere one turns, harboring vast amounts of lightning. This place is very much alive.
Muting for the cutscene.
Kryle, try holding your earring to the terminal.
No luck. Don't give up yet. The terminal reads the code. It might just need higher clearance. Gulja, would you give it a try? Me? If the King's authority is passed to you, then the gate ought to open.
But I leave behind that which I've gained by the sweat of my brow. It is yours to embrace or spurn.
What?
The earring. It really was.
Remarkable. A void gate is forced open with a blast of ether, and thus appears as a tear in the fabric of reality. In contrast, This is the stitchwork of a master. Neatly hemmed, without a thread out of place. A power to be reckoned with. But now isn't the time to marvel. If Galuljar can open the gate, then so too can Sveen close it. 'Twould be wise to employ magics in its defense, both to maintain its stability and ward off interference. While I am able to invoke said magics, I cannot sustain them alone. I require another to channel with me, and in unison.
For that role, I do humbly volunteer myself. But even our combined efforts offer no certainty of success. Might we prevail upon the two of you to lend your support?
Of course. If coordination between mages is required, few would be better suited than Alize and myself.
Shall I remain as well?
While your presence would be welcome, I'd rather you joined the expedition team. For despite our earnest efforts, the gate may well end up closed once more. In such a situation, it may fall to those on the other side to devise a method to reconnect our worlds. A task with which you're not unfamiliar, as I recall.
I have faith it will not come to that, but should it? I will endeavor not to disappoint.
So, assuming Wooklamart, Kryl, and Erenville are given for this foray, I'll make myself useful here by guarding those who are maintaining the gate. Should any threats emerge, from the world beyond or otherwise, I'll deal with them.
As will I. Which leaves you free to head in there and do what you do best.
Damn, this is a tough decision. Like, part of me wants to say, I'm sorry. Part of me wants to say, with you holding down the fort, I know we'll be alright. And a very, very small portion of me wants to make a joke about it. I hate this. But you know what? I'm gonna go with I'm sorry, because that's what the biggest part of me wants to do.
It's fine. Really. Mostly. Just don't let him bear the burden alone. Do you hear?
On we go!
Tis done. Whenever you're ready.
Gotta be it again already.
We'll
Fun.
protect the portal. Keep it open no matter what.
reflection. Short of asking an Ascian, we unfortunately have no way of identifying which one it is.
Well, what we do know is that it's Sven's domain. A place where she brings back those who've been lost. So for now, why don't we call it the Unlost World? Right. Let's go.
How to describe the sheer amazement we felt when we emerged on the other side of the portal? I fear words do not do it justice. Before us was a vibrant world where the memories of the departed abided and reveled in bygone days. Living memory, or so the Endless called it. How they laughed and smiled as they reminisced upon unfulfilled dreams, alive in all perceivable ways, yet knowing no loss. So resplendent was every ilm of this paradise, the words rose unbidden to my lips. All this time, it was here, the city of gold.
Ooh, baby, we got a new map. Wrong person, game. Wanted to talk to Woklamat. Thank you. Amazing, absolutely amazing. Yeah, I lost power for a bit, which killed my stream until I could get, my computer to boot up again, because it was fighting with me again. Then once I got that done, I had to restart my router during one of my recordings, and I'm just not editing out the time that it was like a black screen because I was restarting my router because it, was lagging the game so bad because my router needed to update. But I've been at this a long time. So, I'm still like sitting around 25% dropped frames, like repeatedly. We've stepped into the Aqua Legend, yes. Whichever reflection this may be, it would seem the barrier between here and the source is thin in Yoctel. Yeah. Can explain the Yakoi's visions and the location of the gate. Hey, Erenville, the volcano over there. You don't suppose it's real, is it? An actual volcano spewing forth lava in the middle of a city? I'd like to see that. Hey, you never know. Look, there's a path down. Let's see where it goes. So we're about to go... I'm gonna grab this etherite up here. Hey, level 100 striking dummies. gonna grab the aetherite, and I will be just a moment. Because my food just dinged at me during the cutscenes. So I'm gonna mute my mic real fast to go grab the last of my food. Until tomorrow, when I can get more food. Back in a sec.
Yo.
Apologies, I am back now, folk. I'm back, folks. Alright, let's go to another cutscene. I wonder if this one's gonna be voiced. It's not. It's strange, though I've never been to this place, it somehow makes me feel nostalgic. Unlike Everkeep, with all its advanced technology, here it's brick and stone. It's like we've traveled to the past. What's up, Bean Boy?
What's up?
Not much. The differences may be more superficial than you think. Take a look at the buildings around us. There's electrope everywhere, along with myriad contraptions. Like how Sabine projects her image onto soldiers, I believe the city's appearance is artificial. You're saying that the aetherite is identical to the place in Everkeep. Suggests the place is Alexandrian. That would seem a fair assumption in light of all this. Could it be this city is Everkeep's missing 12th level? That would be the assumption. Welcome, friends, welcome! Who are you? My name is Constancy, and like you, I am an Endless. We have been recreated from the memories of those who have exhausted their souls, the departed, in other words. Great effort is taken to ensure the integrity of your memories so it will feel no different from when you were flesh and blood. Let's go along with it for now. Just giving a nod. I am a caretaker here at Living Memory, City of the Endless. It is my pleasure to provide guidance to newcomers such as your good selves. City of the Endless. At a glance, there seems to be many different facilities. What kind of place is this? Simply put, it is a recreational attraction. The city is divided into 4 areas, each of which captures scenery that once defined our continent. In this way, We ensure that what is lost is not forgotten, that all precious memories endure forevermore. In Everkeep's early days, this place was used by the living, but it was made by a haven for the endless hundreds of years later. Now then, if you would please follow me, I shall give you a guided tour. Do take care, as wildlife brought here for preservation roams freely. Hold on a moment. While the tour would be interesting, it's Sphene that we've come to see. Oh, so you wish to meet the Queen. In that case, you are in luck. Huh? It was just announced that Her Majesty will enter into a slumber, but there is still time. If you would try calling her before the Meso terminal at the center of the city, she will likely appear. I'm not sure how things work around here, but let's head to the this Meso terminal. Our thanks, Constancy. We'll take you up on the tour next time. I shall look forward to it. Good luck seeking out Her Majesty. So close to being done with this shit. I'm not quite to the level 100 quests yet, mind you. But such is life. Let me see. Get rid of notifications. Very cool. So from here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 12 quests apparently. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so yeah, I have 12 more quests. Including this one, which I'm not close to the end of, so... Or I might be close to the end of, I don't know. I don't know how close I am to the end of it. If I'm being totally honest. You're welcome to unmute now, I'm done with that cutscene.
No, I'm just doing my own shit here.
Alright, I just wasn't sure, because you had muted, and I was like, is he muting because I'm reading through a cutscene, or like... So I figured
Nope,
I'd say something.
I'm getting ready to go to work.
Okay. That's right. You have that to deal with today.
Yep.
Alright, talking to Wuklamot yet again. Is this one going to be a voiced cutscene? Will I need to mute my mic here?
Sphene? Are you there?
Yes, I will. Muting my mic.
I might have to go here.
If you are, say something. We need to talk. Sphene.
That you should come here.
I haven't known you long, Sphene, but I know you have a good heart. Your love for your people is proof of this. I can't let you do what you're trying to do. And deep down, I don't think you want to do it either.
I want a world without suffering. A world where nothing is lost. Would that such a place existed. But the endless only grow in number, and ever more life forces needed to sustain them. Within the barrier, we have managed to curb the cycle of rebirth these few hundred years. But we've reached the limit. That is why I looked to interdimensional fusion, to harvest what we needed from your world. From your people. And with the key, we will have it.
And once you've plundered our world of ether, what then? Will you do the same to others? All men eventually die. If you make endless of everyone, you will never have enough ether to sustain them. You but prolong the inevitable.
Sveen, if you would nevertheless persist in this folly, we must stand against you. For we too have people we cannot lose, places to which our hearts belong. Damachi, I would have loved nothing more than to work hand in hand with you to tend our nations. But fate is cruel. By the time it had brought us together, our futures had already been written. The kind and gentle Queen Sveen was too weak to serve her people, and so she will serve them no more. I will erase all memories of the living Sveen, she who has cursed me with this soft and powerless nature. Freed from conscience, I shall become a ruler that can protect Alexandria, a devourer of worlds. When two nations cannot protect their own without doing harm to the other, there can only be one resolution. It is a hard truth, but one you understand, don't you?
Alright, so I have 3 choices available to say. Then let's resolve this. I'll protect my world and all the others. This evil is not inevitable. Find another way. And honestly, at this point, my character, as he is not so goody-goody that he would say the evil is not inevitable. But he's also not so heartless to say, then let's resolve this without thinking about protecting worlds. So I'm just going to say I'll protect my world and all the others. It's kind of like the best of both worlds. Going back to mute now.
I'm afraid we're out of time. The process has begun, and it cannot be stopped.
Mesoterminal memory deletion in progress. Mesoterminal memory deletion in progress. Upon completion, interdimensional fusion will commence.
Sveen!
Alright, folks, and I can unmute Discord's audio as well now. 11 more quests now. She's just lamenting the fact that she still feels clueless. What'd you say?
I do have to hop off now.
All good. I'll catch you later, man.
Alright, catch you later, buddy.
All right, and with that, let's continue on. Okay. Doing something weird with my my display here. I think it's probably just because I'm the only one in the call at the moment that it's no longer lighting up when I speak on the game. That's fine. Even though it was doing so earlier, fine for some reason. Doesn't seem like we could do much else here. Let's return to the Aetheryte for now. Caretaker, Constancy. Perhaps he can tell us more about this business of Sveen going into slumber. Welcome back from ads, Twitch chat. I'm sorry you had to be in ads for some of that. As unfortunate as it is, there's only so much and so much I can handle, I could do or control, for lack of better phrasing. So I do need to keep the ads running, because at this point I don't even really consistently get, you know, subs or bits, and all of the money I raise through my stream, whether it be from subs or bits or through ad revenue, I donate to charity or, you know, to people in need from the community. At the moment, I don't have even one payout stashed in the appropriate PayPal account yet. So, there's that. Surveying. Going into another cutscene. Will this one also be voiced? It will not be. He's nowhere in sight. But one moment before I continue on, I do want to check something really fast. Like should hopefully be able to get a payout for the coming month just put into the PayPal account. Alright, anyways, well, come on. He's nowhere in sight. Perhaps he has taken other recent arrivals on a tour. Looking for someone, are you? Yes, he was just here earlier, a fellow named Constancy. Wait, what? Skufkiwa. I'm guessing. Hello, everyone. You made it here as I knew you would. Is that who I think it is? It is. It's Skufkiwa. None other. This is the first time some of you are seeing me in the proverbial flesh, isn't it? Feast your eyes, then. She who was controlling the unassuming machine was a ravishing Shatona maiden. That was a bit much, wasn't it? Ignore me. So it was true that you're here means... Tried to tell you so many times, but my courage always failed me. I am indeed an endless. Have been for quite a while now. Erenville. Now, you've come to stop Sveen, yes? I can help with that, but I have a request to make. You know how to stop her, then? Just a nod. While there are no guarantees, your coming here makes it a distinct possibility. As my wish is well relevant to your mission, will you hear me out? You can decide what to do afterwards. Nod. Excellent. To begin, we'll need to head to a different area. See that sentry? I'll have them grant you access to the zip line. Zipline? What is that? Fun little mode of transport. I don't see much use though, as we endless can teleport freely within living memory. This particular line will take you to a zone called Canal Town. I'll be waiting for you there. And with that endearing pushiness, it can only be Kefkiwa. Let's go. And of course, Kryl chuckled at that one. He just looks on kind of blankly and then walks forward. He's taking this better than I thought he would. And honestly, it's strange that he takes it so well, but also kind of makes sense. Canal Town Guard. You don't seem to be error. User registration confirmed. Okay then. I bid you welcome to Canal Town, the resort of romance and relaxation. Please enjoy your stay. Let's go! Badassery. Awesomeness and fun stuffs. What a charming place. Of course you would say that, Kryl. That's them. The People's Fiend strives to protect. They look happy. So, what's this request of yours? I want you to erase us. Erase the Endless. What? I agree. What? Alright, now we talk to Kefkiwa again. More cutscene. Is this one going to be voiced? Perhaps. Nope. Oh, come now. Spare me those gloomy faces. Being alive, you're the only ones who can do this. And we won't have a better opportunity than now. While Queen Sphene is busy preparing to initiate interdimensional fusion. It's wrong to sacrifice others to sustain the Endless. This I firmly believe. But talking to you now, you seem as real as any of us. And if you need an answer right away, I don't know if I can give it. Is there a reason we need to act so soon? Because, as you said it, it's wrong to sacrifice others to sustain us. Remember, we need life force. Other forms of ether don't cut it. In the beginning, we managed with the ether of those who died in the barrier, but as our numbers grew, there began to be a shortage. And that's why Queen Sphene looked to the other sources. Even the ether I'm composed of may have come from the victims of the attack in Tuliolol. I can't bear that thought. Can't bear to exist because someone died. We probably feel the same way if we were in your shoes, but what exactly are you asking us to do? In each zone, there is an enormous data storage device called a terminal, and that is where our memories are kept. If you shut down a terminal, the memories within will disappear, along with those endless created from them. But does this need to be done now? Can't we stop Sphene first and then take it from there? It's precisely in order to stop Sphene that it must be done now. Her own memories are stored within the Meso terminal, which stands at the heart of living memory. As you would expect, the terminal's defenses are extremely tight, but it has moments of vulnerability, such as when it has just finished calculations, which we can exploit to shut it down from within. While we wait for that opening, we erase the Endless. Once we are gone, Sphene will no longer have a reason to plunder ether from other worlds. Would Sphene simply allow us to shut down the terminals? In preparation for fusion, the Meso terminal is currently performing massive calculations while gathering energy. Even if the system notices us, it cannot easily suspend the process. Rather than doing so, I believe it will attempt to accelerate the timetable and bridge the worlds before the plan can be thwarted. It would be a decision Sphene would wish to make, but she would be able to save those who are stored in the Meso terminal at least. Oh, sorry, it wouldn't be a decision Sphene would wish to make. There's sense in your strategy, and resolving to stop Sphene, we had anticipated that it might come to this, but to actually talk about erasing the Endless is difficult. You needn't feel any guilt. No matter how lifelike we may seem, we Endless are but facsimiles crafted from memories. Besides, stopping Sphene requires that you shut down the Meso terminal, which sustains all of us. Sooner or later, it will need to be done. If we are to be erased, then let it be before more people come to harm. Living, breathing people with futures they deserve to experience. So, we'll do as you ask. There has to be another way, or I don't want you to go. I'm going to say we'll do as you ask. Feels the most fitting for my character. Thank you for respecting my wish. And as a personal request, while her actions cannot be condoned, I ask that you afford Queen Sphene a measure of understanding. Know that she herself didn't choose to become an Endless. It was preservation that made the choice for her. She is powerless to resist her purpose. What do you mean? The Sphene you know is an ideal that preservation brought to life. Harnessing the love the living Sphene bore for her people, they brought forth an eternal queen whose primary directive is to preserve the Endless. But as you know, the Endless consume ether. Sphene was compelled to find ways to procure it, and that compulsion has driven her to resort to interdimensional fusion. What, are you telling me the original Sphene wouldn't have chosen this? What the Queen might have done, only she herself would know. But the scientists of preservation have vanished, leaving their created Queen to walk alone. So as you go about your mission, think not that you're stopping a ruthless villain, but rather that you're relieving a troubled soul of her burden. Alright, Kefkiwa. We understand now, both your reasoning and your feelings. But before we erase the Endless, I'd like to know them. I'd like to know what she fights tooth and nail for. We're going to reject someone's belief. Let it be after we've come to understand them. This is a lesson I learned from the Rite of Succession. I realize we're pressed for time, but if it's alright with you, I want to meet as many people as I can. You truly are Galul Jaja's kitten. Well, the calculations will take a while still. It should be fine if we do this as we proceed to the terminals. I'm with you. We might not be able to learn everything, but it would nevertheless be meaningful if we could glimpse the hearts of those who inhabit this place before we set them free. I'll leave you to it then. When you're finished here, come and find me at the fountain near that big clock tower. Fun. Alright, let's split up and find some locals to speak with. Really is a lovely place. You should run along and enjoy it while you can. Aaronville doesn't say a word, he just kind of gets to work. He's all brooding. This is sad. Broody again. Man, Aaronville, I liked you when you opened up, and now you're all broody again. It's a real shame. Satisfied Endless. You there, have you tried the popcorn from that stall? You haven't? You don't know what you're missing! I could consider myself something of a gourmand. And believe me when I say that the classic salt flavor is amazing, the saltiness is simply exquisite. It's the only way to describe it. Once you have a mouthful, it's impossible to stop until it's all gone. After you've tried that, I urge you to seek out other stalls. There are lots of them everywhere, offering all manner of delights. For another recommendation off the top of my head, the ice cream over on Isle Volcane. It's so smooth and rich, and just thinking about it has given me a hankering. That's it. I'm gonna go and have some right now. Genial Endless. Oh, hello there. Taking in the sights of Canal Town too, are you? Both my wife and I just adore this place. We'd become estranged in life, she and I, but being here gave us the chance to reconcile. Couldn't be more grateful for the chance to spend these blessed moments together again. I have no more regrets. Whether Her Majesty's plan succeeds or no, I can rest with peace in my heart. Well, we shall continue on our way, but we hope to see you again. Till next time. And now it's the cheerful Endless that is left. Well, now I don't believe I've seen you around. A newcomer, I take it. It's wonderful here, let me tell you. Why, I just bumped into a dear friend in life, and we've been whiling away the hours reminiscing. Might have been more like days, actually. You don't get a sense of time here. By the way, did you hear the announcement earlier? As much as I love this place, I wonder if Queen's Fiend can really sustain us forever. But I suppose there's no use worrying about such things. Anyways, thanks to you, we found a break in our conversation. We'll go and ride the gondola next. Erastus is next to speak to, apparently. Another cutscene. Welcome, welcome. Have a browse and let me know when you're ready to order. You hear on that lady's recommendation as well, I take it. I've been wondering what the Endless do for sustenance, so it seemed a good opportunity to learn. Oh ho, is this your first time eating, is it? The food here is created using ether and memory data. To us, it tastes just like the real thing. So how about it? Would you care for some popcorn? Let's give it a try, shall we? That's the spirit. Find a table you'll like and I'll bring it right out. Unless you worry, there's no charge. All the food is free here. Food created with memory data. How will this taste to the living, I wonder? Well, as they say, there's only one way to find out. You sample a handful of popcorn. While it has texture, you can detect no taste whatsoever. Good God, tastes like nothing at all. I mean, it's amazing. I've never had such tasty popcorn. It's not our best seller for nothing! And there went my phone falling off of my lap again. Yay. What about you? My phone fell as soon as I picked it up. Whoa. So we're just gonna stick with my answer from last time. It's interesting. Haha. It's always special watching newcomers eat for the first time. Just like then. They're just like the people of Everkeep. Their communal spirit, their delighted smiles, exactly the same. Thank you for your custom. Come again anytime. We're about to make this place no longer exist, so... By the way, prior to this, a young man caught my eye near the canal. He seemed to be searching for something, and rather frantically. Did you perchance see him too? Nope. No, I must say, I'm curious as to what has him so flustered. Could you help me look for the fellow? Sure. My thanks. Let's head to where I saw him. I'm hitting wrong buttons repeatedly. Whoops. Accidentally made my shield go up. Briefly. Alright, what you got for me, Grahatia? It would seem he is no longer in the vicinity. Let us keep looking. Whatever it is that troubles him, perhaps we can be of assistance. And now, we're down to the last 10 quests. Alright. He's an Eldite. Fair-haired man, found him. Gods strike me down. Reunite again after 100 years, and what should happen? Yes, my apologies, but I'm in some haste. If you have something to say, please make it brief. Your friend noticed that I seemed troubled, so you've been looking for me? What kind souls you are! I've lost something important. The engagement ring intended for my beloved. A lanky, monkey-like fiend stole it from me. After running hither and thither, I managed to locate the beast in yonder square, but I'm uncertain how I should take the ring back. Once I might have considered fighting for it, but given the shortage of ether, the damage is simply too great. The danger is simply too great. If I were to be struck down and my essence dispersed, I am not like to be remade for a long time. I cannot risk that. Not after my beloved has finally been given form again after 100 years. Though it pains me to do so, I shall have to give up on the ring, but I thank you for your kind concern. So I gotta go here, fight the feed that, and to obtain the stolen engagement ring. There is an ad starting in 2.5 minutes, folks. You're here on Twitch, that is. Now I go back to the weird fella who just needs some help. Hey, fair-haired man. Oh, 'tis you again. Was there something else? Have your engagement ring back, loser! Good heavens, this is the ring. You took it back from the beast? Thank you ever so much. I see you've already resolved the situation, Axeldai. You must be the friend who noticed me. I owe you my gratitude as well. My name is Euclid. I was planning to propose to my beloved with the ring, and thanks to you I can do that. Well, well, that is cause to rejoice indeed. Did the two of you meet here? No, we were sweethearts in life, but I died young and she only followed me decades later. Even then, our union wasn't to be, for the ether shortage means not everyone can be recreated. I had to wait until but recently to see her again. A reunion beyond death. Such a thing would be possible here, I suppose. I assume you're newly arrived. While our memories are stored in the terminals, less than 1 in 10 of us has been given form at present. I myself have been reincarnated 3 times now, and each time there seems to be fewer of us. It's fairly a miracle that my beloved and I could meet. I see, given the circumstances, the chances of existing concurrently with an acquaintance would be slim indeed, and slimmer still for a loved one. Truly, that is why I decided to do that which I failed to do in life. Ask her for her hand. With her regulator, she was spared the sadness of my death. Even so, she never took another man for the rest of her days. She told me that, although she couldn't remember me afterwards, she could never shake the feeling that someone precious had been a part of her life. The sweet fool. The ring represents a yearning I have long carried, though I know full well it is only a construct, like these bodies of ours. There is a part of me that wonders if this is wrong, not that I expect us to exist forever, even in this form. But to be with the one I love once again and make her happy. However wrong this world may be, I have nothing but gratitude for Queen Sphene. Now, if you'll excuse me, I shall go and make that proposal. I've made her wait long enough as it is. This isn't much, but please accept it as a token of my thanks. Being given something. Tickets? Yes, tickets apparently. Confusion. For the gondola. To ensure that order is preserved, we must observe the proper way of doing things even here. It is very much like Queen Sphene to make it so, is it not? Take care, my friends, and see to it you have no regrets. And there he goes. That was weird. Well, I think it's about time we rejoined the others, but what do you say we go by gondola? I expect it won't be possible to do so once the terminal has been shut down. Come then, let us seek a vessel at the pier. I've been live for 10 hours, basically. Actually, 10 hours. I'm still not there yet. We can push off at any time. Mind the gap when you board. Welcome back from ads, Twitch chat. On the last 10 quests, but not done yet. I gotta get to the last 4 before I can end, to ensure I could definitely complete stream. To complete the story, I mean, rather, in the last stream on Friday. In the 2 hours I will have at that time.
Do you remember what I said to you before all this? That life is a series of journeys. That you must be true to yourself, for indeed, there's no telling what awaits. I don't know about you, but I certainly didn't expect to behold such sights. The future is as fluid as the water beneath us, truly. Tell me, my friend, have you ever wished to be reunited with someone who has passed away? I have. I do. But I think, above all else, I wish that they had lived. If only for one more day. Just one more day. A joyous one, if I could choose. I did all that I could to make it happen. I tried everything, and spared nothing. In that manner, I was able to keep some few souls out of harm's way, but so many were beyond my power to save. What would I have done then, had I this? And you? Can you imagine yourself spending eternity here, knowing no loss?
So I'm going to answer both of his questions. The first question, the answer is yes. The second question, the answer is no. It was nice to chat with you again, my friend. It feels as though it has been some time. Having met Endless like you, Cliss, I feel I've come to understand this fiend a little better. A little bit, I guess. Anyone would wish those dear to them a long and happy future, and she bears the burden of this desire for all her subjects. Yet, as Kryl said, we too have people we cannot lose. Come, Axeldai, we can get to the fountain via yonder bridge. Speak with Wokalamot. And cutscene. Kryl and Erenville are still out and about, it seems. So how was it? What are your impressions of those you met? It was great. Everyone was so happy. Just talking to them made me happy too. What about you, Axeldie? Sweethearts reunited? That's a miracle! While it is a miracle after a fashion, the system strives to make such encounters possible. If you meet someone you know, it's probably not by chance. The terminals hold information on unfulfilled longings and use them to orchestrate reunions like Euclid's. I see. That the terminals can do this is impressive indeed, but there is one thing I do not understand. According to Euclid, his beloved passed away decades after he did, yet they appeared to be of like age. Ah yes, people are not necessarily recreated as they were when they passed away. The appearance of an endless, I speculate, reflects the happiest period in their life. In that case, is that the case for you then? Not that I could tell how old you are as slowly as your people age. I'm not sure, to be honest. I have so many happy times, it's hard to know which one applies. I'm insufferably inquisitive. Whether it's nature or technology, I can't help but want to learn more about the world around me. You might say that discovery is what gives me joy. It made me happy in life, and may have been a blessing afterwards. The other Endless are content with what they have here, you see. They don't develop the urge to leave. But I was so determined to see the world again that I taught myself how to gain control of a vessel and ventured outside. You're a proper rebel. Well, that's enough about me for now. While we wait for Kryl and Eleneshpia, I have a favor to ask of you. As you may have noticed, most of the fountains here aren't running. That's because despite its shiny appearance, the city is centuries old and everything is dreadfully run down. The fountains apparently used to put on magnificent shows. Used to being the key word. And I was hoping that we could get them working again. Giving the control units a dose of ether should be enough to restore the circuits and switch them on. But being an Endless, I'm unable to do that. I realize this is a selfish request, but at the last, I'd like to treat the people here to the display. So leave it to us. I'd love to see the show myself. Thank you. The control units are built into the surrounding lampposts. If you tend to a few of them each, you'll be done before you know it. Once the fountains are fixed, we can round up Eleneshpia and Kryl and head to the hydro terminal together. So the time is nigh. Come, let us set to it. Dilapidated control unit, 2 of them. One more control unit. Now I got to speak with Kiwa.
We've switched on the circuits like you asked.
Muting my mic for the audio.
Thank you, everyone. Hopefully, this does the trick. Oh! Amazing.
Wow! Look, Mother! Look!
Wow.
It's beautiful.
I've never seen anything like it. Wuklamat!
Oh, where are you? Wuklamat! By the gods, it's Namika.
Begging your pardon, but I'm looking for a child. A small Shibrali girl. Have you seen her by chance?
You are Namika, aren't you? It's me, Wuklamat. Don't you recognize me?
Oh, what am I to do? The child and I, we aren't related by blood, but she's as dear to me as my own.
It's all right. You found her. I'm here.
You? Could it be?
Yes, Namika. You know these eyes, this voice. It's me, Wuklamat.
Oh! It is you! Oh, how silly of me. But if you're here, then that means...
No. I'm still alive.
Oh, good. Thank the gods for that. But what power has brought us together again? This isn't a dream, is it?
It's not a dream. Or rather, it is a dream come true. I so wanted to hear your voice one more time.
Just look at you, my Wuklamat. Stronger and more assured than I've ever seen. Such hazards you must have braved and hardships endured to come so far.
It was tough, but I made it thanks to my friends. And to you, Namika. I'm the person I am now because you always believed in me. Because you loved me, as if I were your own daughter. Thank you. Thank you. You were everything I could have asked for. The best mother.
Ah, I'm so glad. Looking back, I've had a blessed life. And it was because I was a part of yours. When I lost my child to illness, I thought I'd never know happiness again. But it rekindled in my breast the instant you smiled your little smile at me. You became my purpose, my joy.
You were mine too.
To have this chance to speak with you again and leave nothing unsaid. I know not how or why, but I am grateful. So grateful. Where you must go, I cannot follow. But know that I'll always be with you. Take care of yourself. Promise me.
I will. Mama. I will. And one day, we'll meet again. I understand why Sven cannot bear to let them go. But as painful as it is to part, we're meant to live and die. To let go and let others carry on in our stead. We can't cling to everything forever. Come, let's keep moving.
Well, that was intense. What's crazy about all of this, at least to me, is, you know, they said, everyone always said during Endwalker and during everything else, you know, that I would cry. Like, oh, you'll cry to Endwalker. Or, you know, I was told you'll cry to Shadowbringers, as well as one I was told I would cry to. But to both of those, I didn't even come close to crying. But that one right there got me. And I don't know why. I didn't cry, mind you, but I damn sure came close. And I don't understand it. I do not understand it. So that's the thing. Alright, I'm gonna talk to Wuklamot. What you got for me, Lamachi? Just to make sure, Kevkiwa, you're not going to disappear when we shut this terminal down, right? Not just yet. It's the Aero Terminal in the northwestern zone that holds my memories. You already know how to operate the terminal. It's the same process as the fountain's control. I leave it to you to decide when to shut it down. Doing so will cause the endless here to fade away, together with this beautiful scenery. If you still wish to speak with people or see the sights, you'll want to do that first. Doesn't matter, shut it down. Let's get on with it. Because I really, really want to get down to the last 4 quests. Sleep. So that Friday afternoon, I can finish this. I've been live. I've had 10 hours today streamed. Hours.
Sleep tight, everyone.
Alright, cool. So, you know, in case it wasn't heard well, she said sleep tight, everyone. That was it. This hurts. I'd be lying if I said otherwise. But the only way now is forward. This puts me down to 9 quests. Don't torment yourselves. So, I ask this of you so the burden lies with me, and remember, we Endless are but facilities crafted for memories. You needn't feel guilt for erasing us. Be that as it may, it's so hard to say goodbye. It is, nonetheless, it is our duty, as the living, to know and remember them. So let's pull ourselves together and keep at it. Keep seeking them out. I'd appreciate that. Come, let's head to the next zone. Yesterland, it's called, and another zipline at the Gate of Remembrance will take you there. Ah, but I ought to mention, while shutting down a terminal should erase the endless bound to it, those with strong, unresolved feelings may linger for a time. Encounter such individuals, perhaps you could lend them an ear, for their hopes are proof that they once lived. I could technically just teleport back to the... Yeah, I'm just gonna do that instead of walking through this place. It's faster and easier. Yesterland. Something tells me that the last one we're gonna be taking out is the Aero Terminal. This is the Earth, there's fire, and then there's air last. To Yesterland we go! Yesterland is Earth. It'll be an add-on stream in 2.5 minutes, a little more than that, but yeah. Amazing, is this also a recreation of an actual place? After a fashion, Yesterland is themed upon a period of peace before the storm surge had engulfed the world in conflict. It's a golden age for Alexandria, and they've captured it here in the form of an amusement park. Well now, another large-scale attraction. Feels like the gold saucer. Tell me I'm not the only one who's excited, or is it exhausting just being here? This is the one that is most like me as a person. And the character is more or less modeled after me as a person, so it's exhausting just being here. So it goes with such places, but at the very least it doesn't appear overly crowded. On the far side of Yesterland is a castle. That's where the terminal is located, in the basement. I'll go on ahead and wait for you there. Take your time to get what you take what time you need to get acquainted with the locals. Have fun now. And away she goes. Before we'll speak with the Endless. We'll learn what's due to them before doing what we must. All right, let's start by exploring and getting our bearings. Old-fashioned house. Appearing to be a domicile, this building resembles those that lie submerged in Heritage Found. The windows are composed of a colorful array of stained glass. Chanting floor fresco. Beautiful artwork on the ground depicts a swirl of stars. Perhaps such a sight was once visible in the Alexandrian night sky. All that's left is to speak to the Endless boy over here. Oh, hello, mister. We were just talking about Sir Otis. Do you know him? He's a bit odd and doesn't get jokes, but he's really strong and can vanquish fiends in a flash. Probably out there fighting right now. When I grow up, I want to be strong like him. The Sir Otis these children spoke of calls to mind another Otis. It might be worth seeking the man out to confirm his identity. Destination. Gotta survey it. It's 12:32 a.m. 11 hours doing all of this, but I've only been live for a little over 10 and a half, almost 11. Man is engaged in battle with fiends. He may need a helping hand. That's definitely going to be the correct Otis. I had to wager a guess. Guess, not guessed. English is starting to escape my ability to use as I'm becoming tired. And the point where my brain is almost no longer functional. Not because I'm tired energy-wise, just tired socially and mentally. This is the Otis that I know and love, I'm sure.
I know not who you are, but my thanks for your timely aid.
Going to mute my mic again.
Your fate's so strong!
That was amazing, Otis! And you too, mister!
Ha ha ha! Fiends such as these are naught to be feared.
Well then, dealt with it already, have you?
Be at ease, one and all. So long as I, Sir Otis, live and breathe, no citizen shall come to harm.
Otis? Of all the people, could you really be that Otis?
I'm certain I do not know what you mean by that, Otis. I am who I am, and I should very much like to know who you are.
You're Sir Otis Villona, Lord Captain of the Royal Knights of Alexandria, yes? We met you while searching for Gululja. You cooked a most delicious repast for us. Fought beside us in Solution 9.
Gululja. Solution 9. I've never heard of such things. These events of which you speak are utterly unknown to me, as are you. I'm quite confident I would recall if we had met before. Could this be? Villainy! You seek to bewilder me for purposes most foul!
No villainy intended, I swear. Tell me I'm not mad. This is definitely the Otis we know, right?
I say! What are you whispering about there? Wait! I've no time for this. I must attend to my preparations for the founding celebration. The children begged and begged that I perform in the marquee play, and I cannot possibly disappoint them. I take my leave of you. Good day!
Founding celebration?
Alright, let's turn in this quest, leaving me with 8 more. Alright. Up. Gotta figure out how to get up there. I'm gonna guess if I follow this path, it'll take me there. No, the best I can do with it is guess. Avoiding unnecessary combat. This particular recording is not much longer yet. So actually, if this is not this is a cutscene. Right after this cutscene, we're going to end this recording. I'm going to take a brief break on my end, and then we'll go from there. Are you harmed, or are you unharmed? The latter, methinks. To which Her Highness replies with her winsome smile. I am thanks to you, my dearest Otis. You again? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your rehearsal. It's fine. I shouldn't have trouble with the lines come the performance. After all, the script is my very own work. There he is laughing. There is, however, a scene with which I struggle. Hey, this looks like fun. Can I join in? You as well? I thought I said that I was busy. You did, but we thought that maybe we could help. You're getting ready for the founding celebration, yes? I am, and if truth be told, we are in dire need of assistance. For this edition of the celebration, there is to be a play about the history of our realm for the children's enjoyment. But with fewer of us being given form, we haven't had enough hands to carry out the production. Thus, I have been tasked with not only writing the script, but performing as myself besides. Calm down. It's alright. We really are happy to help any way we can. Just tell us what to do. For the same reason the production is short-handed, it has become difficult to gather a crowd. I'd be obliged if you could spread the word of the play to the children in Yesterland. Consider it done. We'll take ourselves around and talk to the younglings. Splendid. Oh, and to better appeal to them, we have adorable animal costumes for you to wear, together with your cheeriest bearing, of course. Oh no. I'm not okay with this. Alright, anything to make the children happy? Let's see. Yes, this one should be suitable for you. I have a feeling she's going to be a lion. What am I going to be, though? Am I going to be a teddy bear? I'm going to be annoyed. Oh, I'm an elephant. Even more annoyed. Oh, no, she's an elephant. Oh, it's a glamour. I was confused for a moment when you handed me the device. I have something in mind for you as well. Let me know when you are ready and I shall activate it for you. Alright, folks. Brief BRB. We're going to end this recording. I'm going to go on a brief BRB before I come back. The next part should be shorter, I hope, to get to the last 4. Because there's this one. And then, we finish this quest, and then there's 4 more quests before I'm done. Until Friday. It's technically Thursday here. It is now 12:42 a.m. Being said, it's the end of this part.